You're going to want to join me in the next video because I'm going to go over all the SEO writing features, the roadmap, what's to come. It's been a while. It's been months actually since I've done any content on SEO writing.ai. But what I want to do is I think it's appropriate and it's the perfect time to go out and actually start testing these AI writers and see which ones can perform the best and see if we can get some that actually perform on the same level or better. Because you have to think about where we were at a year or two ago. These AI tools actually outperformed, in my opinion, Claude and ChatGPT and so forth because of the unique proprietary prompting and so forth that the software developer could put on top of using the large language models right here. But recently with my testing, going straight to the source and just doing advanced prompting is outperforming these other tools. So we're going to continue and just keep testing. Of course, it's only one test. Over here in the notes, I'll put in here, like if it was the one-click article, what did I use, things like that, But at the end of the day, I'm just doing this testing for you so we can start seeing these tools. Now, you can't come at me and say things like, hey, then why did I buy SEO writing from you, or why did I buy this or buy that? Well, 6 months to a year ago, it was the case. These tools were better than just going over here. And there's still some reasons why these are better. I mean, for example, if you need a 1,000-word article or a 2,000-word article, tools like SEO writing AI, Agility, Koala, all those are going to perform better because they're going to create an entire article for you. Still with advanced prompting and everything, there is really no great results other than about 600 or 700 words coming straight out of these two tools over here, ChatGPT and Claude. So I say that to, of course, yes, you can say write one paragraph at a time, boom, boom, boom. There's going to be a lot more copy and pasting and so forth. And then now you're not looking at an automated process or automated tool. But certainly that's what we're doing right over here is just testing these tools out to see where they currently stand right now, April 10th, 2024. So if you are interested in this stuff, then join me for the rest of this video. And then also next, I'm going to go over in the next video, they did add some features. We'll go over this right over here. I'll just mention this, the enhanced readability. They added a way that, and we'll see if it actually works, but it supposedly you were able to control readability scores in here. We can actually choose. It's saying it's recommending to choose 8th or 9th grade. I'm going to choose 6th grade because anything I know about AI writers, that it always performs worse than what you say for it to do. So I'm just going to go with 6th grade and hopefully it'll pump out 8, 9, or 10th grade, right? There is deep web citation right over here. So these are going to come into different plans that they have now. Right over here, they've added a professional plan, and this is where you're going to get the deep web. And over here, you just get basic web. So it's going to do deeper searches. And then finally, brand voices, internal links, that's coming and so forth. So super, super cool stuff right over here with the pricing. Link will be below if you want to go and check out SEO writing. This has been at the top of my list, a top 5 tool over the last year, but now I haven't really used it very much. And I haven't used Agility or Koala or any of the tools. So, not singling any of these tools out, but right now I want to go in and start doing some testing and seeing how they're going to perform. Okay. It's telling us what's recommended. We are going to use the best one in this and just see where it performs. Okay. So let's jump in. Let's take our article I'm just going to use the exact same one because all the testing will be completely fair, right? How to train your puppy to pee outside. That is literally the keyword that we're going for, right? And I'm going to go in here, one-click blog post, and I'm going to put the main keyword in right there. And that is actually, I guess we can generate the title, but I want that title to be puppy potty training, get your pup to pee outside. I guess that doesn't really matter. We can just leave that the way it is. We have our course settings over here. So I'm actually going to go to the article size and make it extra small because I want it to be, around the same length that we told the other articles in the testing. We just want to go a small, between 600 and 1,200 words. Now here's where the tone of voice, we have friendly, professional, informative. Let's go with, I think friendly is the best. And then right over here, power of AI models right over here. So we're definitely, balanced, high, premium. I'm going to go with the, so yeah, that's the difference between the high. You're going to have 3.5 and 4. We don't know where, where they're going to balance between the two and so forth. But if you want just straight up ChatGPT 4, 128K turbo, then that's what we're going to go with right there. Boom. Point of view. Let's go with first person and see how well it can write. We'll just go like that. And then we'll go with readability. Right over here, this separates this from many tools. I don't know if I've actually seen this before, a readability in here. So I'm going to go ahead and push 6th grade. So this is unique, but let's see if it actually works. It is going to continue adding up the cost for this article. The more we use of these specialties right over here, it's going to add a cost of credits to this one article. So you just want to be safe. You can add backstory and so forth in here, which is pretty cool. We're not going to do that in this one because we didn't do that in any other ones. And plus we're not a dog training expert. So I just want to see what this, can do compared to the other tests that we've done. Media Hub. I'm not going to do any AI images because we didn't really do AI images with the other one. Include the main keyword in the first images. So, we're not doing images, no YouTube videos. SEO, we'll go with, we'll use some of these particularly because even in Koala, I would have selected, AI, LSI keywords. So right over here, it automatically filled that in. So I think that's fair in the testing. Structure, introductory, hook. Let's go with a statistic or fact or question. Let's see what this says. So craft an intriguing question that immediately draws the reader's attention. The question should be relevant to the article's topic, blah, blah, blah. Or you can go with statistical. Having a hard time fumbling over statistical. Begin with a surprising statistic or an unexpected fact that relates directly to the article's main topic. This should include, let's go with a question on this one. So we have a conclusion, yes, table, sure, H3s, lists. We don't really need a list, but I'm just going to leave it on there. It's fine. Italics, quotes, key takeaways. I don't want the FAQ. And then let's see right over here, bold, that's fine. External linking, we can go with automatic, and we can say number of links, 1 to 2. That's fine. We'll leave it kind of at its base. Here's where the deep citation comes from. Source links, we can go with, we'll just go with no for now, but it is going to go, scrapes 100 plus websites for statistical data instead of probably just the top 10. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, I'm not sure. But the way most AI writers work is that they'll just go and scrape the top 10, and then they basically just kind of rehash all the information that's already ranking on the top 10 SERPs. And so you're not really providing anything new at all. And so that's why this one of the factors I believe that why one-click AI writers are not really working these days. After the latest Google updates. All right, so outline editor, I'm going to leave that one alone as well. Then we have document, publication. Okay, boom. So we are ready to go. We just need to go back up to the top. It would be nice if they had to put a button at the very bottom there. But now we're going to go ahead and go and say run. So now it's going to go and run this article for us, and it's creating that. And then we're going to go and do our testing and so forth. So we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Here is the article. Let's go and check out what we've got here. So puppy potty training, it was 1,000 words. Get your pup to pee outside. I'm just going to read a little bit. Starting life with a new puppy is exciting, but potty training can seem hard. It's very important because not doing it right is why many dogs end up in shelters. Our tips will help you teach your puppy to go outside. This makes things easier. It also helps you build a loving bond with your puppy. You'll keep your home clean. Didn't really, I thought it was supposed to ask a question. I don't know if it's supposed to do it right there or right over here. Starting your puppy house training, having the right housebreaking tips helps a lot. So a little bit of what I'm seeing right here is that like this statement right here and then this statement right here are literally like the same exact statements. They're literally just restating everything right over here than they are right over here. So, we would need to cut this, right? So but I'm not going to cut it. We have our key takeaways right over here, creating a consistent routine. So I'm not seeing where that engaging, thought-invoking question was. Maybe we would try, next time I would just try a statistic or something like that. There's the meta tags right over there. I do like how SEO writing just makes everything so simple for SEOs. Right over here, it gives all that information very quickly. Super cool. You can get the HTML version and so forth. So just keep coming down. A lot of highlights in bold. We have an age. bladder control. So it created a chart for us. That's really cool. How to train your puppy to pee outside. So it finally came with our keyword right there about halfway through. And then it's going to just kind of, it is what it is. Seems a little fluffy, but we'll come through here. Morning and nighttime potty breaks, consistent feeding. It did kind of go a different angle, feeding and water schedule to avoid immediate rewards for your. Okay, so it kind of followed the same thing that the other articles did. We have over here, it did add an external link right there for potty training tips. That would be a great free backlink for whoever we're referring. Conclusion. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go put it through the testing now. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that, and we're gonna go back into our Google Doc over here. I've already got it prepped, so all I have to do is just paste it into here. So here is our article. We've already titled it Article 5, SEO Writing, How to Train Your Puppy. I like this new way that I am. Let me know below in the comments if you've kept up with my last video and then now this one, my new way of kind of testing these. I think it's pretty cool the way that we have it set up and kind of organized. Let me know what you guys think. Right over here, all we have to do is just go into here into our Notebook LM, and apparently Notebook LM is a Google tool, and apparently it's only available for if you live in the United States right now. So I apologize for that. I'm going to go ahead and add this as a source. We go to Drive and Article 5. This is how easy it is to just add another source. And then I believe I can only add 20 sources, I believe, in each project. So then we would just start a new project. And then I have this instruction over here, and we're just comparing instructions. I'm going to go ahead and copy this right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and go like this, and then now grade Article 5. And give scores from 1 to 10. And I'm gonna push enter. So it's gonna go, and hopefully it will grade Article 5 based on all of the information that we are looking for. So we have Article 5 is rated 4 out of 5, scores content and quality. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let me pause real quick. Okay, so had to play around with it a little bit. I had to be very specific. You're rating it based on 1 out of 5. I want it rated 1 out of 10. As you can see up here, I said I want it, I kind of said it again. I was very specific right over here. And I said to rate it like you did 1, 2, or 3, because 1, 2, or 3 was up here. And it still had a hard time with that prompt. So then I had to just tell it again. It finally did it. So Article 5 is giving it an 8 out of 10. So they are giving it scores content quality 8, the expertise is 8, people first 8. It's not really rating. It's not rating just the 3 factors that I want. So I'm gonna go work on this prompt again. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I got it. I just kind of reprompt it right here, and then I was very specific over here. And I basically said, now rate Art 5 based on the current Google writing guidelines, which is right over here, and give 3 scores. First score is helpfulness, second score is human sounding, and third score is overall. So we have our first score is helpfulness. This article provides a good overall of how to train a puppy to pee outside with step-by-step instructions and troubleshooting tips. However, it does not provide any original content or insightful analysis beyond what is already available online. That's really, really good that it was basically able to identify that. And one thing I kind of like using this Notebook LM as the tool to grade is that this tool is based on Google, so it just kind of feels right to have Google grading its own content, if you will, or grading content. So that's pretty cool. Human sounding, the article was written in a clear and concise style, but it does not sound as natural as if it was written by a human expert. There are some awkward phrasings and unnatural sentences, structures. Overall, this article is a helpful resource for people who are looking to train their puppy to pee outside, but it could be improved by providing more original content and writing in a more natural style. So we have an 8 and an 8, and it just overall just performed at an 8. The overall score is an 8. So it performed 8 for both. So let's go and fill that out real quick. So we got an 8 right here and an 8 right here. So it technically performed better than Koala over here, just based on this controlled test over here, trying to do everything the similar way. Let's go with the Hemingway score. We'll go back over here and just see what it looks like inside of here. Where do we see where the overall score is? I don't know if it shows it in here, but let's go ahead and just copy this and we'll go into Hemingway real quick and we'll paste this in right over here. Just delete that, paste it in, and it actually performed and got us a grade 6. So that is extremely impressive in my opinion, to be able to have an AI software that I actually told it to do 6th grade and it actually wrote in 6th grade. That is very impressive. Definitely wasn't expecting that. So they definitely get a 2 thumbs up from that perspective. So let's go put that over there. So it did pass and it did give us a 6 right over here, which is really, really cool. And then, so where does 6 fall? So it's going to give us 2 points right over here. So I'll just put that 2 right there. Let's go and do the AI detection test. I'm not sure if you guys made it this far. Let me know if you think I should continue using copy leaks, because it doesn't do a percentage, right? And so that's something that I'm kind of thinking that, not sure if this is helpful for it to just say, hey, I've detected or I didn't detect, right? Why is it not letting me copy and paste in here? Let me push refresh. Okay, so it pasted. I'm going to check that real quick. We'll come back over here and we'll paste it over here into 0GPT as well and push the detect as well. And we'll come back. So AI content detected, yes. And we'll come back over here and see what this is going to do in 0GPT. I have my suspicions that it will be a higher percentage, probably over 60%, but we'll see what ends up happening. Okay, so I had to restart, refresh and everything, put that in here. And this one actually says 2% AI, your text is human written, only 2%. That's insane, right? That is pretty impressive right there as well. So we've got a reading score of 6th grade and we've got a human written right over here. It just makes me want to go to originality and just check and see what originality. This is probably the highest paid tool, or most expensive. I don't have any balance. I'm going to go ahead and just have to go and purchase some, because I want to be able to compare as well. Okay, so we're back. I just went and topped off my account to 3,000. Every once in a while when I just doubt, I want to see how good this GPT-0, I've just started using this, but it says only 2%. We're going to go into originality. Just so you guys know, the lowest that you can purchase credits at is $30 on originality. I'll leave a link below if you want to go check it out as well. This is definitely a very controversial or debatable subject matter, which is AI content detection anyways. Google says that they don't care about AI content and blah, 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 all that stuff. But all along, I felt like they kind of they're not going to tell you everything. And that obviously all my AI sites are trash now. So AI definitely does play a part in your content creation, in my opinion. So there needs to be a human aspect or element to your AI content. One-click AIs definitely are not working these days. That's my opinion. So nonetheless, even though it's debatable if this tool is useful or not, but this one is probably one of the standards as far as just the ability. Obviously, if you're over here using free tools and people are using thousands of times per day, this is gonna be a different level over here. You have to pay for it and so forth. So not to get too much into the weeds on that one, but we're gonna go and scan this real quick, put that in right over here, and I'm just going to detect AI and we're gonna scan that. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base on that $30 is the lowest amount that you can put on your account, and you'll get 3,000. So we have an original of 45% over here, which is pretty good. We're going to stick with the other one for now. I'm not going to change the way that I'm grading it, but I did want to see, I do think that is pretty cool. That's better than I thought it would be. And we're going to go ahead and just use the 2% over here for GPT. So that was 2%. So this one is yes here, and it was 2% right there. Okay, so the AI grade is, if this is at 2%, according to this, would be between 1 and 10. This would be, it would get 10 points according to my scoring here. So this is going to put this one this is not going to be balanced. I'm already going to see a flaw here, because just putting, because we know that we can take content, right? We can take content and we can go and put it into, there's a bunch. All you have to do is just say, make AI content human, or human AI rewriter or something like that. And it's going to pass as quote unquote human detected, but it's, that is the content could just have a bunch of different punctuations in it and not be, well written, or just in order to kind of, there's a difference between passing as quote unquote human written on these AI detection tools and actually reading like it's human, if that makes sense. So this is going to be skewed right over here. If I actually go equals this plus this plus this plus this, it's going to be skewed and it's going to give it a 28. It's going to be skewed a little bit. And, you guys be the judge on those articles. Really, this one's going to be kind of tough. And this is where I'm going to need your guys' help with the testing, right? Because we do want to grade the humanness, in my opinion. And that's where this AI grade comes from. This score here is where I'm going to get this score here. Or maybe perhaps I need to be testing with originality because GPT 0, is going to be a lot more forgiving, if that makes sense. Or maybe I test with both and then take the average between the two. That might even be a better option. If you guys made it this far in the video, please comment below what you think I should do. Just use originality. Just say use originality. Or say GPT 0 is fine, or say take an average of both. Because that would put this at about a 60. It would be 45% plus the 2%. The AI score would probably end up being about a 7 or 8 on this one, right? So I'd bring that score down. So overall, that's the testing right over here. My final thoughts are, just according to the grading system, this did perform better. This performed right there with Claude and GPT. It outperformed, in my opinion, I guess it was able to, on the first run, get a Hemingway score of 6th grade. That part was impressive as well. I'm going to put that just in green. The 8s, they must be in green as well. So technically speaking, all those are green. Reading score, it got a 2 as well. And then the AI detection right here would be also really good. So we have, in a sense, a winner. But when reading the article and just going over the way that this was graded, and the comments that it had, about it not being, expertise, and having human elements and expertise added to it, I wouldn't say that this would be ready to go. Even though everything passes as green on my tests, I wouldn't necessarily say that, go and build a site and just throw a bunch of SEO writing AI content on it and it's going to rank. I really just don't think that that's going to work, but I do want to just continue testing these tools. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.